Hey everybody, good to see you. Hey Gwen, nice to see you. Welcome, welcome. And UJCA9, good to see you. I think this is the first time I've seen you in chat. Welcome, welcome. I may have made a horrible error. It's a bit warmer than I was expecting when I started up the stream. So I might have heat-related issues. We'll see how it goes. All right, so starting first move for this stream, 65. We're going to exchange Thomas 7, 11, 13, 17, and 19. Sheds 5 and 8 are reversed. We're ending an edge transition there. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 7, 11, 13, and 15. Sheds 1, 2, 6, and 8 are reversed. There we go. Hey, Equality, nice to see you. And why is that camera having problems? I don't know if it's overheating or whatnot. I had to unplug it earlier. Let me go ahead and take care of that real quick again, see if it'll give it a second here. Sorry about that. I forgot that it was going to, let's see. We cut out the entire thing. All right, let's add this in. Okay, hopefully we're good there. Let's move that up just a little bit. Better see it. There we go. All right, camera looks good. Focus maybe not be the best, but I'm not going to mess with it right now. Hey, Equality, good to see you on. UJCA9. A friend of mine about 25, 26 years ago at a medieval event in Pennsylvania. First event I'd met her at, but we communicated online as part of the group we were in. Said, hey, I think you'd like to learn this, and handed me a round disc cut out from the side of a 12-pack of Coca-Cola with some notches cut in it and some skeins of DMC floss, and taught me how to braid on the disc for Kumihimo. And I have learned from there, bought a lot of books, taken some classes, and Equality, that looks much better. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if it's just overheating or if the computer was left on too long or the camera just needs some unpowered time, because I don't usually unplug it when I stop streaming. It just might need some recovery time. Plus, it's been kind of warm here. Like I said, I may have misjudged the heat. So if you guys notice me getting loopy or distracted, please let me know and I will end the stream. All right, so we are exchanging 7, 11, 13, 17, and 19 on the right. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do plan on streaming a lot through the Sunday of this weekend, because I want to get this braid done by then. 7, 8, 9, 10. And so I'm going to have longer streams, and hopefully the weather isn't too bad. 11, 12. And after I'm done with the stream today, I'm headed pretty much straight out to the garage to turn on the AC and cool down there. All right, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and yeah, okay, that's the right one. I always double check in the color chart to make sure that my color patterns look correct, because that gives me an idea whether or not I've screwed up. 17, 18, and 19. Just a second here. And I'll quickly show what I mean, since we got somebody new watching today, what I mean by color chart. All right, so let's see. I don't think I can show it on the camera itself, but on the right-hand side, you can see the yellows and blues coming off to the right over here. The color chart here on the right here, the top row is this. The top row here is this outside edge. and so I want that to match. So I've got like I've got 2 blues and 2 yellows, and then 4 blues coming back from the front edge. So if we go back here, so as you can see, we've got 2 blues here. Then we've got 2 yellows, and then 4 of the blues. So yeah, when it matches there, I know I probably haven't screwed up too badly. All right, and now let's see, UJCA9, that's very interesting. Call me Abdu if you don't want to spell UJCA9. I will try and remember that. I am lousy with names, but if I do screw it up, that is not intentional. But I will try Abdu. And equality. I'll be working from home today. We'll be all summer with the kids, so I won't be very active in chat, but I'll be listening. Thank you very much, equality. It's always good to have you in here. Gwen says, hey, equality, how goes it? And equality, Gwen, pretty good. I had a picnic lunch in the backyard with my kids today. Hope to do that every day this summer. That sounds absolutely wonderful. Gwen says, oh, that sounds wonderful. Hey, I see we're in agreement here. Abdu, I don't know, but that sounds really wonderful. All right. So got the color change, or the Tama exchanges, and sheds 5 and 8 are reversed. Since it's the end of an edge transition, we do the top moves first. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on top, 5 on bottom, and 6 and 7 on top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on top, and then up over this last blue one here, and under the bottom yellow one, which will go up to the top on the left. And then the bottom moves 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the top, and 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Check some good. Chair back just a little bit. Top blue one passes down to the bottom on the left. Next, top blue one drops straight down the right because we are ending a color transition on the edge, and that's how they work out. All right, sheds, or no, sorry, not sheds. Tamas 1, 3, 7, 11, 13, and 15 exchanged on the left. All right. 1, 2. Three, 4, 5, 6. And 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11, 12. 13, 14. And 15. And Abdu, while I am doing essentially the Japanese version of this art, a lot of the braids that can be done on this style of braiding frame can also be done through finger loop manipulation, especially with multiple people working in concert. The advantage this has is a single person can do those complex braid structures by themselves, and they can get up and walk away from it. It's a lot harder for doing the multi-person finger loop braiding techniques to do that. And though they do run a lot faster, because what could take me like 20 or 30 hours on here, it could take a group of 4 or 5 people doing the finger loop braid just maybe an hour or so. All right, sheds 1, 2, 6, and 8 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on bottom, checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And when I'm saying checksum, the last couple of threads on here from here to the back out here should look pretty much the same at the end of each move. And if they do, I usually say that the checksum looks good because, we should have like 3 on top for the last move. And then I take the third one, pass it under the bottom and over there. If I'm doing the bottom, I'll have like 3 plus 1 extra, and that one gets lifted up and passed through. So it's not a guarantee that I haven't made a mistake, but it's usually a pretty good sign. If it's wrong, I have made a mistake. All right, and we are ready for the next move. On to move 66. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 9, and 19. Sheds 1, 5, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, 15, and 17. And sheds 3, 4, and 8 are reversed. All right, and we'll catch up with chat real quick here. Glenn says the Tama just hanging out. Yep. And equality, yeah, it was pretty awesome. I could see the kids enjoying spending time with me too, so that was cute. And equality, I just graduated with the BBA this year and going on to CPA program later this month, so I don't get to hang out with them as much as I want to. Well, congrats on the graduation, and I am glad to hear that the CPA program looks like it's going to work out for you. That's definitely a good position to have. Pretty much everybody is going to need accounting sometime or another. As I started up my LLC, I'm glad that we were using a CPA for our tax guy because it made the transition a lot easier. All right, Gwen says, it's nice when the kids enjoy hanging out with the parents. Yes, indeed, that is the case. And Gwen says, my daughter's a tween, 10-year-old, so I try to enjoy the time with her while she does, probably not much longer. Yeah, unfortunately, they do tend to push away a bit as they grow older, but the childhood memories do stay with you, and so it's wonderful that you're able to form those with her. And Abu, how can I read the patterns? They seem so complex. All right, well, let me go ahead and bring this up really quick. Whoops, jumped there. All right, so. All right, so this line here that the color is different is the moves that I'm doing, this particular set of moves. On the right here where it says Tamas, these are the threads that are hanging down. And when I go from me to the front where the braid is assembled, counting, I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what this means is that the first set for both top and bottom trade places. And if you look here, you can see this one actually starts up to the right. The left one here is this. So this one here where it's got the red dot here, that's where I'm exchanging top and bottom one here. And we go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. See this 9 here? That's where that one is changing. And then 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and then 19 here. That's that. These are included because they're part of just kind of how the edges wrap around. And then shed reversals. What I do is normally I would go like over and under every other thread with my hand, like you're weaving, and that's opening up the shed. And when it's reversed, what it is for that position, instead of like I start on the bottom row and then at the top row, instead of doing that position under the bottom, I go, instead of going under that first spot, I'll go up over on the top set instead. And that's what these reversals are. And if you look here, this kind of shows you the path your hand goes through with it. So normally you would be going along here. So instead of going under here, since it's reversed, I go up over the matching one on top, and I go 2, 3, 4, and on the fifth one, I'll go up over there, and then back under for the 6, 7, and I go up over the 8 and under the 9, and then we have the normal edge moves here. But the yellow and the blue lines are the path your hand moves through these threads if you were looking at that edge on from the center line of the stand to the where the pins are on the edge. And it's a little hard to get used to at first, but a little bit of practice, it starts feeling pretty natural. And then same thing on the other side, it's kind of mirror image. So this here is the topmost, and this is the bottommost. And so these, and this style of pattern, we are only exchanging odd numbered ones, 1, 3, 5, 7. And the even numbered ones are the ones that you move your hands over. So it's kind of like you'll put it here for a move, then over here it gets between 1 and 3, it gets done, and then you after that you exchange to the next move. So it kind of works its way through there. This is how the pattern looks when it's done, and you can double check it. Again, some of this really, once you actually start doing it, it makes a lot more sense. And that's one of the reasons why I do the videos like this, is so people can see what I'm doing and then look at the patterns as well, and hopefully be able to understand what they are, and if they want to do it on their own. Again, it's going to take a little bit of trial and error, but that's kind of what I'm hoping to provide here. So let me switch back to here. And Gwen says, equality. Yeah, mine are 34 and 20. I feel lucky when they want to hang out with me. And Deborah Morris, hey, good to see you. Happy 4th of July to you too as well. And Gwen says, Deborah Morris, happy 4th of July to you as well as us. Okay. All right. And let me make sure where I am, because I don't want to screw things up. All right, we're starting 66. Okay. So I read off the moves, but I haven't actually done any of them. So I'm going to exchange one, which are these here. And then I count my way up. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got one on another now. 8, and then 9. And I also look at my color chart, and it says the blue is moving from the top to the bottom, and the yellow is moving up to the top. There we go. And 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Hello, dear. And because I know people are going to say it, the chat says hello to you. All right. Catch up on chat real quick here. Wow, it makes more sense after you explained it, although I still wouldn't be able to understand them. I think some practice and some experience will definitely help with that. All right, so sheds 1, 5, and 8 are reversed. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Bottom one passes through to the bottom on the left. And normally they transfer from bottom to bottom and top to top, going from left to right. But if I'm doing an edge transition, they swap out a little bit because the color has run to the edge. And those moves are a little bit different than the normal moves. So, all right, then 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Top one passes. Down under the first bottom one, then up through the rest of the shed and to the top on the left. And that passing under that bottom one here kind of locks the two braids together, because this is essentially 2 parallel braids. And if you don't have a lot of color changes, it'll like open up into a round tube if you don't have the colors swapping from top to bottom in the middle. All right. Left side, 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, 15, and 17. Alrighty. 1, 2. That's also kind of why I have the second camera doing a side-on view from the front of the Taka-Dai or braiding frame. The reason I do that is so you can kind of see how the hand motions go through here. 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Also, feel free to ask whatever questions you want. My chat and this channel is all about answering questions. Leaving people in ignorance is not something I am a big fan of, and I try to avoid it whenever possible. Alrighty, and sheds 3, 4, and 8 are reversed, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Check some is good. Got a few rough spots on my nails. I may buff them out just real quick in a second. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Check some is good. These need a little more unroll. And I say that when they're rolled up too high, and I need to unroll them a little bit more. And top one passes here and then up to the right. And that move is done. We are ready for the next move. On to 67. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 13, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 6, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Sheds 4, 7, and 9 are reversed. All right. Thank you, Gwen. I think she had her headphones on because she didn't respond to me. So I'm expecting that I'll let her know once I'm done that she got a hello. Just a quick check. Looks like still I'm the only one over watching on Rumble. And let's see, we got 3 on Twitter and 5 here on YouTube. I realize this is a busy day, so I won't necessarily get a lot of people in. Oh, and one of my guilty pleasure candies, I like cinnamon Altoids. I am a very big fan of the cinnamon flavor. Probably because when I was a kid, one of the treats we would get occasionally is my parents would take a small vial of cinnamon oil and put toothpicks in it to soak up the oil. And then we were able to chew on the toothpicks to get the cinnamon flavor out. Had to be careful we didn't burn our lips too much with that, but it was fun. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. The other thing we were able to do with toothpicks as a kid is when we had diced beets, we were allowed to eat the beets using toothpicks instead of utensils, which I think was my parents' sneaky trick to get us to where we would like beets. Let's see. Abdu, as I see you making this, I understand it more and more. Thank you. That lets me know I'm doing a good job here. I appreciate that very much. And Nicola Maxwell, nice to see you on. Welcome, welcome. Happy 4th, America, from Scotland. Absolutely love these colors. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Some of the things I was looking for was to have a have it kind of look like the golden lapis look you get from Egyptian artwork, and also kind of like on the other side the gold method of repairing ceramics they use in Japan, which I have been told the name of quite a few times, but I always seem to forget it. Also kind of want it to look kind of organic, like almost like a snake skin or something along those lines. So I think I did a pretty good job on that. All right, and sheds 1, 2, 6, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. I have to be careful when I've got a shed reversal in the number 9 position. The checksum looks a little bit different, but it is consistent. All right, and 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And left side, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 9. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8, and 9. If I string my braiding as long as I'm expecting today, I might actually get around to the mini maker's mark portion again. All right, sheds 4, 7, and 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Oops. Looks like I partially went through a one of the. Yeah, I got to redo that one. All right, so that is the first move. All right, so 1. All right, so one of these got twisted around something. I'm not sure where it happened, but we have threads going where they're not supposed to. Right. That one hangs there, that one hangs there. All right, there's nothing that's loose and tangled. All right, let's try this again. 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. All right, I'm going to go through something this time, and one goes over to here. And 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Since each of these larger strands is made up from 12 individual silk threads, and they are not twisted together in bundles. I occasionally will accidentally pass through some of them when I shouldn't, and that's where things like that happen. All right, we are ready for the next move. On to 68. On the right, we are going to exchange 1, 3, 5, and 11, and sheds 3, 6, 7, and 9 are reversed. Left side, I'm going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 13, and 19. Sheds 1, 7, and 9 are reversed. All right, let me catch up on chat real quick. All right, and Nicola says, I can see that. Amazing work. The work that goes into these is just fantastic. Thank you very much. That makes me feel really good. Gwen says, for those who are new here, this design was created by Torin 3 specifically for this braid. And Nicola says, thank you. Glad you guys got your independence from the crown. I hope our country gets its independence one day, back one day in the near future. My good thoughts for that, Nicola. And Gwen says, please remember to do, I'm correcting for the spelling, please remember to do those YouTube-y things like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Thank you very much, Gwen, for the reminder. And Abu, I hope so too for the territories of the UK that are not rightfully theirs. And Gwen says, autocorrect hates me. Remember, not remover. Yep, auto-carrot strikes again. And Abu, hope you all have a good day, night. I have to go now. Bye. You have a good one, Abu. It was good to have you on. Feel free to catch up on any of the replays that you would like to. And I'm going to be, like I said, I'm going to be streaming a lot this weekend. And Gwen says to Abu, have a great evening and equality. You too. Bye. To Abu. All right. Let's see. I think I read all the moves. Yeah, I did. Okay. But before I start, I'm going to do a little bit of nail repair. All right. Hopefully that takes care of that. I can also tell I'm going to be drinking a lot when I'm done with this. Water and simple carbonated stuff, nothing with alcohol or overly diuretic. All right, so 1, 2. 3, 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And sheds 3, 6, 7, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. A couple of these need a bit more unroll. There we go. And left side, 1, 3, 5, 13, and 19. 1, 2. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. The reason I didn't stream last night is our lawnmower is not working. So I spent a good chunk of the evening trying to fix it. Did not get it running. It's either probably something in the carburetor or the spark plug ignition system. All right, sheds 1, 7, and 9, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Check 7 is good. I went ahead and, before the stream today, picked up a new spark plug, though I haven't had a chance to install it yet. That's one of the things I'll do out in the garage tonight. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Check 7 is good. If it's the carburetor, that's going to take more work. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to do that. In the worst case scenario, I can just probably buy another carburetor for it. It's not overly complex. I just couldn't get it apart. I did hit it with spray carburetor cleaner, but that may or may not have fixed it. If there's something stuck in there, that's probably what it's likely to be. But I did put in a little bit of stabilizer and with a little bit of gas I put in there. So hopefully, if there's something along that lines, it'll clean that out. All right. On to move 69. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 11. Sheds 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 11, 13, and 15. Sheds 1, 5, and 7 are reversed. Alrighty. Okay, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 11. So yeah, I figure by tomorrow I've got to place the order for soap from Japan to get it in time for vacation. It's 2 weeks, which is reasonable, and as far as I know, there's no real big international holidays going on in that time frame that would slow down the shipping rate. So 1, 2. And I think I've done enough big orders from them in the past that they'll be pretty decent on getting this one processed quickly. 3, 4. And the website that sells these is kinu.net. It's in the description for my streams. 5, 6. And 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And sheds 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Check sum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Check sum is good. There we go. Actually, I wound up sleeping about 9 hours last night, which is a lot of sleep for me. 1, 11, 13, and 15 on the left. Though when I sleep overly long, my back usually winds up bothering me from that. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm going to be dealing with that for a while. Appointment with the neurologist went pretty good. 11, 12. He doesn't think there's anything seriously wrong with me either, though he's doing a few more blood tests, which I will get done tomorrow morning, one of which is actually Lyme disease, since I did have a tick bite. 13, 14, and 15. And depending on how those turn out, she's going to say essentially there doesn't appear to be anything wrong. I just need exercise to work to build up strength again. For whatever reason, I lost it. And I can start that without having to wait for the results. So that is my plan. All right, sheds 1, 5, and 7 in reverse. 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the bottom. Some is good. And to be honest, if it's just I somehow manage to screw up and get really weak and I can fix it by exercising, that is probably the best possible outcome. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Check 7 is good. But in addition to Lyme, they're checking for like B12 deficiency, which is a definite cause of being tired. Thyroid and a few other immunodeficiency markers, just in case there's something along those lines. All right, on to 70. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 7, 11, 15, and 17. Start an edge transition. Sheds 1, 4, and 6 are reversed. Left side, going to exchange 3, 13, 17, and 19. Sheds 2, 6, and 7 are reversed. There we go. Let me catch the chat real quick here. Nicola, or Nicola, I'm not sure which you prefer. I need to remind Andrea Burkhardt about this. She loved Vice's braid, would like one. I'll go remind her. Thank you very much. Currently, my schedule, I'm thinking, is I'm going to do the braid for the charity over my vacation. When I come back, I'm going to do Kurt's braid. And then I'm probably going to do Aussie Overlord because I have been promising him one for a very long time. And then I will do Andrea's. And Philip Martin, hello, good to see you. Welcome, welcome. And Gwen saying hello to Phil. And hopefully, if I'm not running into any other health issues, I will be picking up my speed on braiding. At 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, 6, and yep, we are getting really close to our pattern reset point. 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, and 17. Yep. Oh, if I'm remembering the chats in Discord correctly, Philip Martin, my condolences and best wishes to you for your impending tool lust issue. All right. Sheds 1, 4, and 6 are reversed, so 1 on on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Check some is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5 on the top, and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Check something is good. Bottom one goes up to the top on the left. And left side, 3, 13, 17, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 2, 6, and 7 reverse. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the top, 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 and 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And starting the next move, we are our pattern reset edge transition, long edge transition on the left. And we are ready for the next move. On to 71 on the right, and exchange 11, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 1, 5, 6, 7, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 11, 17, and 19, and we're starting our long edge transition that takes 6 moves. And reversing sheds 3, 6, 8, and 9. And quick check over on Rumble. Still looks like it's only me. And I've considered trying to do one of the ad reads on Rumble. See how that goes, except for the fact that I have to do it through Rumble Studio. And so far, StreamYard is working really well for me, so I'm not sure I want to do that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. $11, $12, $13, $14. And $15, $16. And $17, $18. And 19. And since this is the second move on an edge transition that's ending, we do top moves first. sheds 1, 5, 6, 7, and 9 in reverse. So 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom, and up over this last blue one here, and under the yellow on the bottom, which passes up to the top on the left. And then the bottom moves, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And top one passes through to the bottom on the left. Next top one drops down to restore the symmetry from our edge transition. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 11, 17, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 3, 6, 8, and 9 in reverse. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3 on the top, and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And the bottom one passes up to the top on the right. And we are ready for our next move. On to 72. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 9, 11, 17, and 19. Sheds 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Left side, we're going to exchange everything from 7 through 19. And sheds 3, 4, 6, and 9 are reversed. There we go. And Marmar says, bunch of hand waves. And going back to Marmar, hello. And Marmar, hello. Alrighty. And 3, 9, 11, 17, and 19. So 1, 2, 3. A couple of these a bit more unroll on the right. And we are probably going to be hitting leader knot really soon. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 17, 18, and 19. Yep. And it sheds 1 and 4 through 8 are reversed. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And left side, 7 through 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7 and 8. Nine and 10. 11 and 12. 13 and 14. 15 and 16. 17, 18, and 19. And since we're second move into an edge transition, top moves first. Sheds 3, 4, 6, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom. 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom, and up over this last blue one here, and down there. The yellow one goes up to the top on the right. And then the bottom moves, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And yep, just down here. Top blue one goes down to the bottom on the right. The next blue one does not go down because we are not ending with edge transition yet. And we are ready for the next move. On to 73. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 4, 5, and 6 are reversed. It is a single move edge transition. Left side, we're going to exchange 9, 11, and 13. Sheds 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9 are reversed. We are continuing in a long edge transition. And Gwen says, that's cool, 23 bucks. To start the repeated pattern again, you're almost at the end of the silk threads. Yep, getting close. And Daily Dysfunction says hello to Gwen. And Gwen says hello back to Daily Dysfunction. All right. And quick check over. Nope, still just me over on Rumble, about an hour into it. All right. I have noticed that Rumble is starting their streams a little faster, so I'm not having to do the intro thing as long. And I will have to say it's nice. I haven't been copyright claimed on it for a while now, so that's why I've started using it again. Though I really need to sit down with somebody and get some intros done and some swooshes maybe. All right, so 1, 2. Three, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14. 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 1, 4, 5, and 6 are reversed. All right, so 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Check something's good. Bottom 1, 2 bottom there, and on the bottom, and 2, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And bottom 1 here goes up to the top on the left. And this blue one here drops straight down to restore our symmetry from pulling 2 up from the bottom on a single move edge transition. 9, 11, and 13 on the left. Exchange 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And nine, 10. 11, 12, and 13. Sheds 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 9 reversed. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the top. And 3, 4, 5, and 6 on the bottom. 7 and 8 on the top. 9 on the bottom. And up over this top blue one back here. And that yellow one goes up to the top on the right. And bottom moves, 1 and 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top. And I'm just going to double check that first move. So 1 and 2 on the top, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom, last blue one there. And okay, yep, I did that one right. Just want to double check. It's not 100% sure. All right, so bottom moves. 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and down here, top blue one passes down to the bottom on the right. And it is time for a coma slide. And we are ready for the next move. On to 74. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 7, 9, 15, 17, and 19, and sheds 2 through 7 are reversed, and 9. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 17, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, and 9 are reversed. Catch up the chat real quick here. Let's see. Daily Dysfunction says, hi, Torin. Well, hello back to you. And check here. We've got 6 people on YouTube, 4 on Twitter. And if you folks on Twitter feel like chatting, I do have it integrated through StreamYard enough. I can see and respond to your chats. All right, 3, 7, 9, 15, 17, and 19. So 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Get a little more sugar going here. It does appear that with the Adderall, I am slowly losing weight. And sheds 2 through 7 and 9 are reversed. 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on top, 8 on bottom, and 9 on top. Checksum is good. One on top, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Left side, 3, 5, 7, 9, 17, and 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17 and 19. Oh, I did something that may or may not have been all that smart. Last night on Twitter, I noticed a lot of people were talking about somebody who is apparently a Pennsylvania constable who was expressing online some violent rhetoric against Trump and Trump supporters. And somebody who was talking about it said they talked to the police department where the person was located and the constable's office. There is a thing, though, there is no quote-unquote constable's office that deals with a lot of constables. If you see something that says constable's office, that is probably just a specific constable. So I gave a little rundown of what oversight constables have, where you would go to see it. The training agency we have, the fact that they don't actually have oversight over us, and just kind of a general primer. I didn't specifically comment on anything related to the rhetoric or not, but I figured the potential downside was overcome by spreading more factual knowledge about how constables actually work, so they are not some weird agency, whatever, that people are unaware of how it functions. All right, sheds 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, and 9 are reversed. And top moves first, so 1 and 2 on the bottom. And 3 on the top. And 4 on the bottom. 5 on the top. And 6 and 7 on the bottom. 8 on the top. 9 on the bottom. And up over this last blue one here. Down under the last yellow one on the bottom. That one passes up to the top on the right. Somebody also talked about so-and-so being paid by taxpayer dollars. And in most cases with constables, that's not actually the case. We tend to get paid through fees to the court by plaintiffs. So that's more individual people pay us somewhat indirectly. Because in most cases, they're not allowed to pay us directly because that would be a violation of ethics. All right, so 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top, and yep, just down here, top one passes down to the bottom on the right. Alrighty, we are ready for the next move. On to 75. Second to last move before we reset the pattern. On the right, Tamas 3, 7, 15, 17, and 19 are exchanged, and all the sheds are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange Tamas 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 15, 17, and 19. Everything except for 1 and 13, and sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. There we go. We're up to 11 people, 7 on YouTube, 4 on Twitter. And hey, we got 4 people on Rumble. Welcome, welcome. It's good to have you on here. If you guys want to chat, StreamYard does seem to be working for chat integration. All right. 3, 7, and 15 through 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, the CNC router design and G-code generation software I use, Carveco Maker Plus, 17, 18, and 19. The license I have allows me to have it installed on 2 machines. I have it on my main desktop at the house and on my laptop, and I'm thinking I might go ahead and transition it from the laptop to the computer out the garage, so when I'm out there with the AC, I can be doing design work out there. All right, all the sheds are reversed, so on the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Check some is good. And bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Check some is good. There we go. Left side. Everything except for 1 and 13 are exchanged. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And that one that just hit the floor is probably due to a little bit of unrolling on its own. I think I'll have to roll that up because it should only go back up on the next transition, and then I can then like 1 or 2 moves move over to the right. It should be fine there. All right, so sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9. Top moves first. So on the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. And I'll go this last blue one here on the top. And the bottom one passes over to the top on the right. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. And yep, check some is good. Up one passes through to the bottom on the right. Next move will be the end of that edge transition. We are ready for the next move. On to 76. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 11, 13, and 17. Sheds 1, 2, 4, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, and we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 9, 13, 17, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. And we are ending that edge transition. And catching up with chat real quick here. Hey, Rainman YYC. Hey, from Calgary. Sorry I'm late. No worries on that. It's a holiday day for most people in the U.S. Well, government and other types, not necessarily retail workers. The Home Depot and the restaurants are open where I am. And Rayman YYC gifted 5 memberships to the channel. Let's go ahead and quickly read those off so we can have those people know who got it and be able to thank him if they would like. Lady Star, I think that's Snivvies, Erica Olson, Kimberly Rudd, David Nelson, and let's go back to here. Rayman YYC says, great username makes Rayman YYC sad. And we can't have that. Thank you very much. That is very kind of you. Which reminds me, I have one picture that needs to go to the membership community tab today, and I will do another one from today's braid as well. And on the right, we're going to exchange 1, 2, and 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. Oops, I went caught on something. I did not get it all off the pen. There we go. That's why I was having an issue. And 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 1, 2, 4, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And we are finally ending this edge transition. 1, 3, 5, 9, 13, 17, and 19 are exchanged. 1, 2. Three, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12. And 13, 14, 15, 16. Seventeen, 18, and 19. can feel some of these actually unrolling as I set them back onto the pins. So we're definitely getting close to the end. All right, top moves first. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Up over this last blue one here. Here, bottom one goes up to the top on the right. And then bottom moves, so top 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. And that's weird. Okay, so that's up top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And yes, okay, just making sure I understood it. Looked weird for a minute. All right, top one moves down to the bottom on the right, and ending the edge transition means that next top one goes straight down. And our next move will be number 10. All right, there we go. Move forward from 76 to 10. All right, on the right, we're going to exchange 1, 5, 7, 11, 13, 15, and 19. Sheds 1, 5, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 15, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 4, and 8 are reversed. There we go. Back to the live here. Ooh, we're up to 12 people now. We got 8 on YouTube, 4 on Twitter, and about 3 people over on Rumble. There we go. I also did a lot of work on the lawnmower yesterday, so I'm probably a bit sore from that as well. All right, so gonna exchange 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. Seven, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. Thirteen, 14. And 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 5, and 9 are reversed, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. That needs a bit of unroll. And top one passes through to the top on the left. And left side, 1, 3, 5, 7, 15, and 19. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops, sorry. 1, 2. A couple of these need a little more unroll. 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And that was the one that reached all the way to the floor. Moving back up to the top rail, so it should be fine for a while. Assuming it doesn't unroll too much on its own in the meantime. There we go. And sheds 1, 2, 4, and 8 reverse. So 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Check sign is good. There we go. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, and 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Check sign is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 11. On the right, we're going to exchange 5, 9, 17. Sheds 2, 5, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 5, 9, 11, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 5, and 9 are reversed. There we go. Grab just a little more sugar. I've been at it for about an hour and a half. Not too bad. Mrs. Torn is making pizza for dinner. All right. 5, 9, and 17 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And 5, 6, 7, 8. And 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 2, 5, and 9 in reverse. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Check sum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Check sum is good. Wow, that needs a bit more unroll. That hit pretty hard. Some of these are down to just like one loop around. All right, and what's the second move, so top one passes through to the top on the left. And left side, 5, 9, 11, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 1, 2, 5, and 9 are reversed, so 1 and 2 on the top, 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. One and 2 on the bottom, 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6, 7, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. We are ready for the next move. On to 12. On the right, we're going to exchange 3 and 5. Sheds 2 and 6 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 11, 13, 17, and 19. Sheds 2, 3, 6, and 9 are reversed. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Sheds 2 and 6 are reversed, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 and 5 on the bottom, and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. That one's definitely unrolling on its own a little bit, and 1 on the bottom, I'm sorry, 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And left side, 11, 13, 17, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11 and 12. Let's jump in here. 13, 14, 15, 16, And 17, 18, and 19. There we go. And sheds 2, 3, 6, and 9 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Check sounds good. And on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Check sounds good. And that long one that hit the floor is actually at a reasonable height relative to the other ones. Just a little long is all. Yeah. We are ready for the next move. On to 13. On the right, we're just exchanging 11, starting a shed reversal, or starting a edge transition, and we're reversing sheds 3 and 6. Left side, we're going to exchange 7, 13, and 17. Sheds 2, 3, 4, 7, and 9 are reversed. Gwen says, thank you for gifting thank you for gifting memberships. Rainman YYC, very generous of you. Yes, indeed, he is very generous. And I believe we congratulated him when it happened, but once again, congratulations on getting your license back now that you are recovered well enough. And your stroke recovery story is definitely an inspiration. And 11 on the right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. And sheds 3 and 6 are reversed, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And we pull it from the bottom because we're starting an edge transition. And left side, exchanging 7, 13, and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Thirteen, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 2, 3, 4, 7, and 9 in reverse. So 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and I've lost count somewhere in there because the checksum is not right. All right, so 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, or sorry, 2, 3, and 4 on the top, and 5 and 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. There we go. Checksum looks good there. And top move, so 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 and 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Top one passes through to the top on the right. There we go. And we are good for the next move. On to 14. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, and 15. Sheds 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. It's the end of an edge transition. Left side, we're going to exchange 7, 9, and 17, and 19. Sheds 3, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. Let's catch up on chat real quick here. Hey, Nimai Kôrai, good evening. I just came back from work. I hope you're having a good evening. And Gwen says, hey, Nimai. And Millie says, hey, Gwen. We've got 11 people watching now. 7 on YouTube, 4 on Twitter. And 3 people over on Rumble. Alrighty. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. And sheds 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, and 8 are reversed. Ending edge transition, top moves first. So 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top, and I'll put this last blue one here. And bottom yellow goes to the top on the left. And bottom moves, 1 on the bottom, and 2. Oops, one of these is, there we go, yeah. 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Top one passes through down to the bottom on the left. Ending edge transition. Next top drops straight down, same side. And that edge transition is over. Left side, we're going to exchange 7, 9, and 17, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 3, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And some of these tom look like they got a bit more thread than others, so I guess I didn't do it quite as uniformly as I was hoping to. We are ready for the next move. On to 15. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 15, 17, and 19. And sheds 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we are exchanging 1, 5, 7, 15, 17, and 19, and we're doing a single move edge transition. Sheds 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8 are reversed. There we go. And Gwen says, thank you all for hitting that like button. Yes, it is much appreciated. And looks like we have 14 likes and 18 concurrent viewers. We got more likes than concurrent viewers on YouTube. You guys are absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much for that. Alrighty. And everything except for 1 and 13 are exchanged on the right. So 1, 2, 3. That one needs a bit of an unroll. Go. 3, 4. Five, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, 14. 15, 16. 17, 18, and 19. There we go. And sheds 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 9 in reverse. So 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Check is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Smells like Mrs. Torrin is cooking. And left side, 1, 5, 7, 15, 17, and 19. 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Five, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, '17, 18, and 19. Single edge transition move, sheds 2, 3, 5, 7, and 8 a reverse, so 1 on the bottom, and 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 and 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 and 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And yes, okay, there we go. Just making sure I have it right. And top one goes up, the bottom one goes up to the top on the right. Next top one drops straight down to keep that symmetry. And we are ready for the next move. On to 16. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 7, 9, 11, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 2, 5, and 6 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 15, 17, and 19. And sheds 1, 2, 3, and 5 are reversed. All right. And Maylee says, Happy 4th of July. Thank you very much. And I know you aren't in the U.S., but happy Independence Day from a U.S. resident to you. And Gwen says, Happy 4th of July, U.S. Sorry, like I said, I slept too long. My back cramped up while I was sleeping, and it doesn't want to play nice with me right now. It's not too bad, just kind of annoying. Oh, and before anything else, it is time for a coma slide. Still keep forgetting to bring up the flexible tape to measure how long this is, but it's looking pretty good. All right, so 1, 7, 9, 11, 15, 17, and 19. Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17, 18, and 19. There we go. And sheds 2, 5, and 6 to reverse, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, and 5 and 6 on the top, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Feels like, oh, yep, one of the threads got pinched between the coma. Let's unpinch it. There we go. Slip down on the coma side. All right, left side, we're exchanging 1, 3, 5, 7, 15, 17, and 19. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. There we go. And sheds 1, 2, 3, and 5 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Fingernail snagged something. Let's go ahead and give that one a little more of a buff. Let's go ahead. There we go. All right. And 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. We've hit 2 hours. All right, on to 17. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 7, 11, and 19. Start an edge transition. Sheds 1, 2, 6, and 7 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 15, 17, and 19. Sheds 2, 6, and 8 are reversed. There we go. And Melee says, it looks really amazing. Thank you very much, Melee. I appreciate that. Gwen says, anyone from the USA going out to watch fireworks tonight? Probably not here. They do it close by, and the cats freak out. And Rainman says, happy 4th of July to my American friends. Thank you very much, Rainman. Very, very nice of you. Gwen says, thank you. And Gwen says, what other celebrations are going on today around the world? And Mary says, it's Captain America's birthday, too. Woohoo! Looks like we've got 4 people watching on Rumble. That's pretty good. And 4 on Twitter and 8 on YouTube. Yeah. All right. 3, 7, 11, and 19 on the right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10. And 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Starting an edge transition. Sheds 1, 2, 6, and 7 are reversed. And 1 and 2 on the top. 3, 4, 5 on the bottom. 6 and 7 on the top. 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Yep. And 1 and 2 on the bottom. 3, 4, 5 on the top. 6 and 7 on the bottom. And 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. From the bottom to the top on the left. And left side, 3, 5, 7, 15, 17, and 19. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, 'Wants to be a pain in the butt. I hate it when they overshoot. Yeah. There we go. $17, $18, and $19. So depending on the weather, I think I will have a morning and an afternoon stream. There we go. Tomorrow, in the morning, I need to go get blood tests and a couple of errands to the court and a few other places. And then in the evening, I should be, hopefully weather will be decent. Figure, well, I think if I understood right, Rob is not doing Friday Night Frenzy. Ian might be filling in on that, so we'll have to see how it goes. All right, sheds 2, 6, and 8 are reversed, so 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Check Sunday is good. There we go. And top, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Check something is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. And it smells like Mrs. Torn is definitely getting a good cook on that pizza. On to 18. On the right, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, and 17. Sheds 3, 6, and 8 are reversed, ending in edge transition. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 7, 15, and 17. Sheds 3, 6, and 8 are reversed. Feels like it's getting a little cooler outside. All right, and Gwen says, which Captain America? Mary says, Steve Rogers. Gwen says, oh, thumbs up. And Gwen says, yeah, Ian said he might substitute babysit tonight. I thought that was going to be tomorrow because today's Thursday. At least I hope it's Thursday. If it's not Thursday, I've lost a day in here somewhere. All right, 1, 3, 5, 7, and 17 are exchanged. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Ending the edge transition, top blues first. So 3, 6, and 8. 1 and 2 on the top. 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top. 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. And above this last blue one, down at the bottom yellow, which goes to the top on the left. And then bottom moves, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, and 9 on the bottom. Check something is good. Top one passes to the bottom on the left. Next top one drops straight down to restore our symmetry as we end the edge transition. Tom has 1, 3, 7, 15, and 17 exchanged on the left. 1, 2. 3, 4, 5, 6. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 3, 6, and 8 are reversed, so 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 and 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 and 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4 and 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And center up a little bit. All right, we are ready for the next move. On to 19. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 7, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 1, 3, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, and 15. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. And Gwen says, yeah, my brain is running a day ahead again. No worries on that. Bailey says, I wish it were Friday. And Gwen says, my brain thought it was Saturday earlier today, so I'm getting closer to actual time. It's got to be because my youngest doesn't have classes today, when she normally would have. Yep. Things like that, when you're expecting certain things on certain days, and you know they're not happening there, your mind says, oh, it must be this day because that's not happening, or that is happening. All right, 3, 5, 7, 13, 15, and 17. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. One of the things I'm planning on working on while I'm out in the garage this evening with the AC out there is working on the design for Kurt's braid. Got to get that finalized pretty soon because I should be starting it early August when I get back from vacation. Sheds 1, 3, and 9 are reversed. So 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and oops, this one got moved around somewhere. Let's see. Okay, that's in the right spot. It got snagged somehow, or wasn't sitting hanging free. All right, so 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, 2 on the top, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And 3, 5, and 15 on the left. So 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9 in reverse. So 1, 2, 3 on the top, 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. There we go. And 1, 2, 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 20. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 13, 15, and 19. Sheds 2, 3, and 7 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 5, 7, 9, 13, 15, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, and 9 are reversed. Go. Down to 2 people watching on Rumble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds 2, 3, and 7 are reversed. So 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top. This one's having a bit of a tension issue. Let's make sure it's evened out. No snag there. All right, there we go. Back again. 1 on the bottom, and 2 and 3 on the top, and 4, 5, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, and 2 and 3 on the bottom, and 4, 5, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. Yep. So close. I don't want to have to break break my promise, but I'm starting to run out of energy here. All right. Shed or Thomas 5, 7, 9, 13, 15, and 19 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10, 11, 12. 13, 14. 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. And sheds everything except 4, 5, and 6 reverse. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5, and 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 and 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 21. On the right, we're going to exchange 5 through 15. Sheds 3, 4, 5, and 7 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange everything except for 1, 15, and 19. Sheds 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7 are reversed. All right. Gwen says it's okay, don't overdo it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to stop if I okay, I've reached my limit. I'm not there yet, but I am getting close. All righty. And back down to just me on Rumble. All right. Speaking of Rumble, I think I've earned a total of about $3 on Rumble so far. And of course, they don't pay out till 100, so at this rate, it'll be another 20 years. All right. And 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8. 9, 10. 11, 12. 13, 14, and 15. Sheds 3, 4, 5, and 7 are reversed. One, 2 on the bottom, and 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. One and 2 on the top, and 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And left side, everything except for 1, 15, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 1, 2, 5, 6, and 7 in reverse. So 1 and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 and 9 on the bottom. Check some, it's good. And 1 and 2 on the bottom, 3 on the top, 4 on the top, and 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 and 9 on the top. Check some, it's good. There we go. And we are ready for the next move. On to 22. On the right, we're going to exchange 7, 11, 13, and 19. Sheds 5, 6, 7, and 9. Left side, you're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, 15, and 19. Starting an edge transition, sheds 1 and 6 are reversed. And you're making real progress today. You're making great progress today from Gwen. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're about at, I think, 25 moves in when I normally do about 20. All right. And 7, 11, 13, and 19. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oops, got a little there. Seven, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12. 13. Let's reset that one. There we go. And 19. Five, 6, 7, and 9 in reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5, 6, 7 on the top, 8 on the bottom, 9 on the top. Check some is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5, 6, 7 on the bottom, 8 on the top, 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. There we go. It might need to go just a little bit long, but we are come on. Go. Let's see, is that too long? Nope. Go just a little bit more, and officially we have gone past the leader. Let's see, it is hanging a little low, but I have met my official stop requirement, so I will probably stop at move 24 today. All right. Left side, 1, 3, 5, 7, 13, 15, and 19. And I immediately drop that one to the lower rail, and it doesn't hit the floor. It's an officially good drop down. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, and 19. Just sheds 1 and 6 reverse, starting edge transition. Alrighty. 1 on the top, and 2, 3, 4, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, and 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And bottom, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, and 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And the bottom one goes up to the cup on the right as the start of an edge. And we are ready for the next move. On to 23. On the right, we're going to exchange 1 and 11 through 19. Sheds 5, 8, and 9 are reversed. Left side, we're going to exchange 1, 3, 5, 15, and 17. Sheds 1 and 2 are reversed, ending an edge transition. And Melee says yay, and Gwen says yay for finally hitting an official leader knot. Or officially hitting a leader knot. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 17, 18, and 19. There we go. And sheds 5, 8, and 9 are reversed. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And 1, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6 and 7 on the top, 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And that one got pinched in between. Let's go ahead and reset that one. 1, 3, 5, 15, and 17 on the left. 1, 2, 3, 4. 'Little more unroll. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, 16, and 17. And we are ending an edge transition. Sheds 1 and 2 are reversed. So top moves first, so bottom is 1 and 2 on the bottom. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top, up over this last blue on the top, and under the yellow, which goes up to the top on the right. And 1, 1 and 2 on top. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. Top one goes to the bottom on the right. Next one just drops straight down to restore our symmetry. And we are ready for the next move. On to 24. On the right, we're going to exchange 3, 9, 13, 15, and 17. Sheds 1 and 5 are reversed, starting an edge transition. Left side, we're going to exchange 3, 5, 11, and 13. Sheds 2, 5, and 7 are reversed. And Gwen says, Torin, you're almost to the mini maker's mark. When you get there, you're going to finish with your maker's mark, or there'll be enough thread to do that. Oh yeah, there's more than enough thread to get there. We're actually probably about 3 to 4 repeats of the pattern before I'm actually done. So, and I'm not going to do a specific maker's mark at the end. I'm just going to kind of let it go to the end thread wrap around, and I'm just going to have the mini maker's mark throughout. All right, 3, 9, and 13, 15, and 17. So 1, 2, 3. A couple of these need an unroll over here. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12, and 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. And sheds 1 and 5 are reversed. One on the top, and 2, 3, 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the bottom, 2, 3, 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, and 6, 7, 8, and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And we pull from the bottom because edge transition. Up to the top on the left. Left side, 3, 5, 11, and 13. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Eleven, 12, and 13. And sheds 2, 5, and 7 reverse. So 1 on the bottom, and 2 on the top, and 3 and 4 on the bottom, 5 on the top, 6 on the bottom, 7 on the top, and 8 and 9 on the bottom. Checksum is good. And 1 on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 3 and 4 on the top, 5 on the bottom, 6 on the top, 7 on the bottom, and 8 and 9 on the top. Checksum is good. And pass that on over to there. And it's time for a Cobra slide. There we go. And next stream's first move will be 25. On the right, we're going to exchange 9 and 19. Sheds 2, 5, and 6 are reversed. It'll end the edge transition. Left side, we're going to exchange 1 and 3. Oh, excuse me. Sheds 6 and 8 are reversed. And let me go ahead and see if anybody's available for a redirect. All right, let's go to content. Ooh, hey, we added a subscriber over the course of that stream. That's nice. And live, edit, customization, add a redirect. Ooh, they've switched from just highlighted text to actual buttons. And I do not see anybody who is live. I am sorry about that. So I guess no redirect. Thanks everybody who stopped in. We officially got to a leader knot. Now all we need to do is get the rest of this braid done by the end of this weekend. I got 3 people watching on Rumble. It's good to have the Rumbleites by here. And let's see, Gwen says, okay, wasn't sure how you were going to end this braid. No worries on that. Always happy to explain. And I am going to go down, eat dinner, and then spend the rest of the evening out in the garage where it is cool and air conditioned. Thanks everybody for joining. It is much appreciated. It's always good to have you here. And as always, stay safe and happy braiding.